Have you ever noticed how some people simply drift away from relationships without a word? Today, we're diving into the psychology behind those who give up on others silently. It's a subtle, often misunderstood behavior, but it reveals a lot about emotional boundaries and personal resilience. Instead of confrontation or dramatic exits, these individuals choose a quiet path, often leaving the other party puzzled. Understanding their mindset can help us recognize the signs and perhaps even reflect on our own relationships. Let's explore what drives someone to say goodbye without saying a word. Many silently letting go is rooted in a deep need for emotional safety. When someone feels repeatedly hurt, ignored, or misunderstood, they may decide that quietly stepping back is the safest option. This isn't about weakness, it's about self-preservation. Rather than risking further pain through confrontation, they choose to protect their feelings. This silent withdrawal is a way to regain control and peace, especially when open communication feels impossible or unsafe. Another major reason people give up silently is their desire to avoid conflict. Some individuals are naturally conflict-averse, finding arguments or confrontations draining and unproductive. For them, silence is not just avoidance, but a way to maintain inner peace. They may feel that discussing issues won't lead to real change, so they quietly step away instead. This approach can be misunderstood as indifference, but it often stems from a deep discomfort with emotional turmoil. Silent goodbyes rarely happen overnight. There are usually subtle signs: less communication, shorter replies, or a gradual withdrawal from shared activities. These cues can be easy to miss, especially if we're not paying close attention. Recognizing these early signals can help us understand when someone is emotionally distancing themselves. It's a gentle, almost invisible process, but it speaks volumes about their state of mind and the health of the relationship. Past experiences play a huge part in shaping how someone handles relationship endings. If a person has faced rejection, betrayal, or intense conflict before, they may learn to avoid direct confrontations. Silent withdrawal becomes a learned response, a way to avoid repeating old wounds. This coping mechanism can be traced back to earlier relationships, showing how our history influences our present actions, often without us realizing it. Sometimes giving up silently is an act of self-respect. When someone feels their boundaries are not being honored, they may choose to leave quietly rather than argue or plead. This silent exit is a way to uphold their dignity and maintain self-worth. It's not about punishing the other person, but about honoring their own needs and limits. Setting boundaries is essential for healthy relationships, and sometimes silence is the strongest statement. It's easy to misinterpret silent goodbyes as coldness or lack of care. In reality, many who leave quietly do so because they care deeply but feel powerless to change the situation. Their silence is not a sign of indifference, but of emotional exhaustion or a final act of self-care. Understanding this can help us approach such situations with more empathy, rather than resentment or confusion. After a silent goodbye, both parties may need time to heal. The person who left may experience guilt or sadness, while the one left behind might feel confused or hurt. Healing involves accepting the reality of the situation and allowing space for reflection. Over time, both can gain clarity and perhaps even gratitude for the lessons learned. It's a quiet journey, but one that can lead to personal growth and stronger boundaries in the future. Silent goodbyes, while painful, often open the door to new beginnings. Letting go quietly can be a turning point, allowing individuals to move forward with greater self-awareness and confidence. It's a chance to build healthier relationships and to honor one's own needs. By understanding the psychology behind silent goodbyes, we can approach our connections with more compassion and wisdom, embracing the growth that comes from every ending.